A couple days ago the van stopped blowing hot air, and I think it's the blower motor because I've been through that whole system. So I'm going to give you an overview of how that works and replace the blower motor. Okay, so let's start right here. This switch controls the speed of the blower. This is obviously temperature, and this is a setting. So this switch has a tendency to melt down, and mine was melted. Smoke came out of it the first time I tried to use it. So the switch can go bad and the connector can melt, and that requires taking off the dash, which is a couple of screws here, under here, and then popping this all out with clips. I'm hoping that that is still good given that I just replaced it. This one here is actually a vacuum actuated control, and those vacuum actuators are in this little hatch right here. So that's all a vacuum system, and I'll save that for another video because it's its own problem. I'm pretty sure what I've got going on now is electrical, and so I am going to dig in under the hood and hope this switch is still good. So the blower is located behind the battery here, so let's look down in there. So that's the blower motor right there, and then to the right with the colorful wires coming into it is the resistor. So that resistor can go bad, and that affects the blower. If your heat only runs on high, then it's likely that resistor. Now I just replaced this one, so again I'm hoping it's still good. I thought I could get away without replacing the blower motor, but I guess I was wrong. So I've got a replacement. I'm going to have to pull this one out and swap the new one in. Start by pulling the battery, and then also have to move this air conditioning condenser out of the way. So that's unbolting the bottom and moving it to the side a little bit so I can squeeze the new blower motor in. Got to pull the battery tray. Now I've got the battery and the tray out. You can see the blower motor here and the resistor much more clearly. We just have to loosen the air conditioning condenser, and that's going to give us enough room to pull that blower motor out just. I'm going to pull the screws on the blower motor and see if I can get it out without getting that last bolt on the condenser. Alright, so I just have to unplug the blower. This hose comes off, and then we can see if we can slide it on out. Not without getting that last condenser bolt out. Alright, I got that last bolt off the condenser, so now we can just shift it a little out of the way, gently. That should let us pop the blower motor on out. Alright, so here's the old blower. It spins, connections are a little corroded, and this hose is filthy. So let's see what the new one looks like. As a replacement, I bought a 4 Seasons heavy-duty blower. This is supposed to be a premium, better than OEM motor that I hope will finally end my fan problems. There's a link in the description below. If you buy through that link, I'll earn a bit and it doesn't cost you anymore, so check it out if you want to support my videos. Nicely packaged. Seems like it's in good shape. Comes with its own pigtail and a gasket. So I'm just going to test fit this in there and make sure that it fits and that we've got the right part. See about wiring it up. Yeah, it looks good. So I popped this hose off of the other one. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit and then we'll put it on there. I'm a big fan of deoxit. I'm just going to clean these connections a little bit. And I'm going to use a little dielectric grease on them as well. That'll just keep things from corroding. Now before I go too far, I'm going to plug this in and I'm going to test it, make sure that it runs. Alright, I put the battery in temporarily just to test it. We're blowing. Don't forget the gas. Now I just gotta put the screws back in and tighten it down. So there you have it, new blower motor in. Just gonna replace the battery and fire it up, see what we got. Alright, let's see what we've got. Seems like we're blowing.
This was a relatively quick and easy project this time, and hopefully the last time I'll have to mess with the blower circuit for a while. Before I started this channel, I overhauled the entire vacuum system and replaced a bunch of other blower circuit components. One of these days I'll cobble together some older videos to share that adventure with you all. In the meantime, if you're enjoying these videos or you're finding them helpful, hit the like button, and thanks for watching.